Welcome back. Okay, today I want to talk about betaine anhydrous. So I want to show you guys the difference real quick about betaine hydrochloride instead of betaine anhydrous or trimethylglycine. So right here, this is betaine hydrochloride. So this is not betaine anhydrous, and it's not trimethylglycine. And so right here, even this tells you all about betaine. It's a chemical substance made in laboratory, used for medicine, and it's basically made to help your stomach have more stomach acid for digestion and everything else like that. And it says don't confuse betaine hydrochloride with betaine anhydrous. So just so you know, it's not the same thing. So I want to show you in here, and again, here's this. Betaine hydrochloride helps with digestion and detoxification. So this is, again, it's a little different. Okay, so on to betaine. Betaine is known as trimethylglycine. One of the great things about betaine is that it can help with building muscle. It can help with gaining strength. It helps with losing fat. It helps with getting rid of bad estrogens, like fake estrogens, and it helps with a lot of different things. I want to show you here. So they call it betaine because there's a lot of betaine in beets, so that's where it got its name. And so it's also known as trimethylglycine. So betaine is known as trimethylglycine. So what it is it has 3 methyl donors on this, and then it's attached to the amino acid glycine. And the benefits of this is huge because you get the methylation, and so you can complete estrogens. And let's see if I can get over to right here. And this is on the anabolic men. And one of the things here it talks about in this article, which is awesome. So if anybody gets a chance, you want to read this, you can find this one: 20 ways to lower estrogen levels naturally in males. And as it just goes through what to eat. Don't use plastic products because they have BPA in them and some other types of fake estrogens right here, as you can see that. Avoid parabens. Eat organic food. Avoid bisphenol A, which is basically a fake estrogen, and also soy products are a fake estrogens. And so number 9, this is how it's saying. It says this is a bit tricky to explain, but what the heck, I'll try. Your estrogen molecules are missing one methyl group. So once you consume something that acts as a methylator, you'll complete the molecule and can then be chelated by your body. The chelation process basically means that it is being flushed out from your body. So in a way, you're flushing out estrogen by eating something that acts as a methylator. Therefore, you are also lowering male estrogen levels naturally. So what is the best methylator? Betaine. And this betaine they're talking about is betaine anhydrous. Or trimethylglycine. So betaine is one of the best, and beets are ridiculously high in betaine. Beets are also boost nitric oxide because they have nitrates in them. So eat a ton of beets. So right here, this is a great article here by Dr. Jim Stepani, very smart guy. He talks about the trimethylglycine. Here it is, and he even puts this in his pre-workout, which is good, but he puts it at 1.5 grams, which I think is good, but I think you should take more. And the reason why he breaks that up is because if you take a lot at one time, you can get diarrhea or an upset stomach or some other issues, nausea. So that's why they try to say break it up into, a gram and a half twice a day to take 3 grams a day. Well, I like to take 3 grams of this before I work out. And I find that my strength gains have been awesome, my muscle gains have been awesome, and I have seen huge benefits in my body. What does it do here? In humans, most of the betaine purported benefits derive from its role from a methyl donor. A methyl donor is any molecule that can transfer a methyl group, which is a carbon atom attached to 3 hydrogen atoms to another molecule. Many important biochemical processes in the body rely on methylation. So, blah, 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 blah. Betaine may also be beneficial effects of support healthy homocysteine levels. And there's even more stuff. So in this, he talks about what you can achieve You know, if you take 1.25 grams of betaine twice a day, increase the muscle strength by 25% and their muscle power by 20%, which I don't like it when they actually use these kind of numbers because it's kind of crap. But actually, I have seen huge strength gains myself, so I know that this works. But I also take more than what they say. So one of the things I wanted to show you, where was it? So should I cycle it? No, you don't need to cycle it because it doesn't really matter. This also helps you get better pumps because of it helps get like nitric oxide type boosts. So you see a lot from this. And in my opinion, this is like the best pre-workout supplement on the market. You'll see probably more from this than anything else. Given that betaine has suggested to boost greater levels of muscle protein synthesis and can decrease cortisol levels, it makes sense to put those doses on both ends of your intense training. That's why he does a pre and a post workout in this. This is when you work hardest to create an anabolic environment. So look for products which supply betaine in the form of betaine monohydrate, betaine anhydrous, or trimethylglycine, which is all the same thing. So the bottom line is that betaine can help your strength gains, lean mass gains to new levels. And so the lean mass gains you're going to see because you're getting rid of all the fake estrogens. And so if you can get rid of those fake estrogens, you're going to have more. You're going to have more. Your testosterone to estrogen ratio should be better, and you should have more testosterone. And because of that, you will have more strength and more power, and less fat. And so there's a lot to this. That's why I believe this is one of the greatest. Let's see if I can find one more study here. So, oh yeah, I'll get to this one. So glycine. So this, the great part about this is, so you can donate a methyl donor, and then so it's trimethyl, and then it donates another one. So once it donates one, it's dimethylglycine, and when it donates the last one, it's left with glycine. And glycine, I believe, that's why in the last article was saying that it increases protein synthesis. Well, I think that's because of glycine. Most proteins in your body, like your hair, your teeth, your nails, your skin, your collagen throughout your body is made up of like a huge amount of glycine. So this is a big building block for the majority of your body. For health, for looking youthful, you need a lot of glycine. And this goes along with damage that has been done in your arteries with having some plaquing, or say you're having like almost like a chronic scurvy, and you're having a hardening of the arteries. Well, if you're damaging those arteries, you need to repair the glycine in those collagens. And because what happens is when you get a little crack in your arteries, you're exposing the glycine, and that's when the cholesterol attaches to the glycine to plug that up, to plug up the crack. Well, when that plaque is removed, you have to repair the glycine because they both kind of get removed. So this is a big thing, that you need to repair your glycine. So taking this every day, adding that glycine to your diet is great, because it will help reverse side effects, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. So this is the second most widespread amino acid found in human enzymes and proteins. Well, enzyme is a protein. Glycine is biosynthesis in the liver from the amino acid serine and theanine. Sorry. It's sweet, and so basically there's lots of other things. It talks about the roles here, what it does. It helps with production of many different acids, including bile acids, creatine phosphates, and the list goes on and on and on. And then here's the treatment of neurobehavior disorders. It can help with all kinds of stuff. I mean, this is awesome what this can do. There have been numerous studies investigating the benefits of this amino acid in the treatment of disorders such as hyperactivity, schizophrenia, bipolar, and epilepsy. One study focuses on treatment-resistant schizophrenia. Patients found that high doses of glycine in addition with antipsychotic medications could significantly alleviate negative symptoms associated with this mental illness. And it helps to regulate blood sugar, As glycine is sweet, it is also often recommended as sugar supplement for diabetics. Anti-aging properties. Why? Because it's going to repair the collagen. Approximately 1/3 of collagen is comprised of glycine. So if you don't have abundant of that, you're not going to repair your collagen. Collagen is an essential protein required to keep the connective tissue and skin flexible and firm, which could help also the connective tissue, like say around your nerves. So this might even help out people with MS. In the absence of glycine, damaged tissue can't be repaired. Research has shown that glycine helps to protect the body against shock as a result of blood loss. It also helps to prevent free radical formation and hypoxia. Okay, and it also helps to hormone regulation. Why? Because it can be methylated into dimethylglycine, and here on and on and on. Glycine also helps stimulate the secretion of human growth hormone. So when you're sleeping, so after you've done a good workout and you sleep at night, especially at night, because that's when your body makes most of the human growth hormone, this glycine will help stimulate that secretion. So in the long run, you will have more gains, muscle gains, because of the human growth hormone. Cancer treatments, and then it goes other uses for glycine. The conclusion here. Its role. Read this one. Its role in the production of human growth hormones and creatine have also seen glycine become a valuable amino acid for athletes wanting to build muscle mass and strength. Glycine also has positive application for individuals suffering from neurobehavioral disorders, diabetes, chronic fatigue, and certain cancers. As much more research and clinical trials are conducted, it's likely that this amino acid will continue to play an important role in the treatment and range of medical conditions. All right, guys, so if you guys are looking for a better ingredient in your pre-workout, I would look for Betaine Anhydrous or trimethylglycine is what it's called. And I think you will see in the long run, you're not going to see like huge strength gains right like in the first week, but in a month, 2 months, 3 months, you will see more muscle mass, more strength gains from just adding this. And I personally take 3 grams of this before my workout. So this is I think this is key, and I have made more gains with my own pre-workout than I have with anything else. And I think this is one of the reasons right here is the betaine. And I've taken up to 4 and 5 grams, but it does get my stomach a little bit upset. So I have been trying to stay in between 3 and 4 grams pre-workout. So, all right, guys, so try this out, see how it does for you, and I hope you guys found this informative. Thanks for your time.